everybody, and welcome tonight. And I'm excited to have you here. If you're a guest for the first time, thrilled to have you. You want to put in the chat that I'm a guest and who you're a guest with, so you can be in our drawing for our $30 in Tupperware. You can use it out of the current catalog or out of the new big catalog, either one. So I'm Pam Clift, the business leader with Champion Enterprises, and we are thrilled to come with you each and every Wednesday night with Cooking with Champions. And you get to go to several different homes, all in the comfort of your own home. And we go in and have different recipes and have a lot of fun. We're going to let tonight, Amy Gardner, a 3-star director with Champion Enterprises, is going to take over the show. And I'll be back at the end to go ahead and do the drawing and share with you an option for you. Because as you see the demos tonight, if you want a little, buy it. If you want a lot, have a party, get some free stuff. And if you want it all, join a team and get a discount. So you've got choices to make, and we're going to share that with you later. But right now, we want to cook, right? So we're going to turn it over to Amy. And Amy, thank you. 3-star director, Amy Gardner.
Thank you. So I'm excited. So a little bit about me real quick. I've been doing this for 7 years now, doing Tupperware, and I absolutely love everything about it. When I joined 7 years ago, I had 2 little kids at home, and I was very shy. Like I hated talking in front of people. So doing something like this was absolutely terrifying for me. And but I was told that I would learn how to talk in front of people, and you know what? I didn't believe them, but it happened, and I absolutely love it. And I love sharing all these amazing products, because Tupperware supplies us with these products that help us in the kitchen cook and spend more time at the kitchen table rather than preparing the food for them to. And it also helps us save money. And with like products like our Fridge Smarts, and it also helps us to stay healthy. I mean, tonight we're not really doing the healthy recipes, but they are still yummy and super easy to do. And so I'm excited because I have two of my teammates that are going to be on with us. And they are going to be making some yummy desserts for you. And we're going to start off with Miss Jennifer. And Jennifer has been in the business. I'm going to let her tell a little bit about herself. Not very long, but she has come in explosively, I guess you could say. So anyway, Jennifer, tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right, so I like that word explosive, because I absolutely agree with that. So I've been in Tupperware since April officially, but I only joined because I wanted the impression bowls for myself. Like a lot of people joined just to get the discount. And then when Amy approached me and said, let's do your launch party at the beginning of June, I said, okay, we'll try it out. I don't think it'll be very successful, but we'll try. And it was a huge success. So I continued to roll with it throughout the summer. I'm also a high school teacher, so I'm going to be starting teaching here soon. So I'm going to be a busy girl, but I am going to continue to do Tupperware because I love doing it. I love doing these cooking shows. So it's been really fun. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to make Sopapilla cake tonight. So I am using my UltraPro lasagna pan. I bought this at my launch party because I got it. But this month, if you joined us and you actually get this for $30 with a $500 party. So, and that's really easy to do. I could not believe how much I've been doing on my parties lately. So you can actually get this for $30 at the end of this month if you do a $500 party. But anyways, Sopapilla cake. So is made.
This is a stupid phone.
I'll kind of throw up the things that you would need here. You're going to need 2 crescent rolls. You're going to need 2 packs, 8-ounce cream cheese, 1 cup of sugar. It could be white, brown, or other. a stick of butter, and cinnamon sugar for sprinkling on. And Miss Vanessa, this is my daughter. She's going to be helping out tonight too. All right, so I have my crescent rolls. I actually went with the dough sheet, so I bought 2 of those. Vanessa, no, stop. And you don't like grease this or anything. You don't put Pam in it or anything like that. Actually, I was surprised when I used it today. It was came out perfectly. So you don't have to put any Pam on the bottom, but you just roll out your crescent dough. And then I've already made my cream cheese and sugar. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that on top of my crescent dough. So this is 1 cup of sugar and cream cheese. I actually used my Power Chef to put this together, but for time saving, I wanted to go ahead and just have it mixed up for us when we were on camera. And then, and I love cream cheese. I think the last thing that I cooked had cream cheese in it. I could put cream cheese in absolutely anything. So the cream cheese, and then I also saw that there was suggested that if you wanted to put pie filling on top of this, that you could. So I thought that was a really neat suggestion, and put a little bit of fruit in there. But I'm gonna go ahead and put my other rolled crescent dough on top. This is super, super easy. I love easy stuff. So I'm gonna put my crescent dough on top here. Roll that out.
Can't hear you talking.
And then on top of that, you need to put melted butter. So I'm using my Benton serves, and I melted a stick of butter in the microwave, and I'm gonna put my butter on top. And then I am going to sprinkle on a combination of sugar. Put that on top. I like a lot of cinnamon sugar, so you might want to put a little bit less, but I really like it cinnamon sugary. And then you would put this into the oven at 350 for 25 to 30 minutes, and then enjoy. So you would put the lid on this. These UltraPros are actually usable in the microwave too, but you can use them in the oven as well. So you put it in the oven at 350. And then I actually made one earlier that I get to show you. We've got ice cream in the fridge too that we might pair with this. This is the Sopapilla cake. So really easy to make. I made that within like 5 minutes. I had all my ingredients ready, but few ingredients, and it has cream cheese in it with sugar and cinnamon and crescent rolls. So it is delicious. So definitely make that because it is awesome. So, all right, so I'll hand it back.
Awesome. I am so excited. That looked delicious. So, but I'm going to tell you, this is one of our most favorite recipes that we have, that my kiddos, they love doing cakes, and we use our stack cooker, which it is on sale right now, guys. All right. And if you don't have it, you can actually earn it a couple of different ways. You can get it in our Confident Start program with Tupperware, or you can host your own party and get it for free or half off, which is also a plus, right? And so the other day, my son loves to be in the kitchen. All my kids do. I have 3 kids. For those of you that don't know, they're 11, 10, and 4. And my 10-year-old, he loves to help out, and he loves to do things on his own. And so he actually made this cake on his own, all by himself, and he was so proud of himself. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm proud of him too, because he can do it. And it's something so simple. And it is in the stack cooker. And so normally we do meals in it. Well, actually, normally we do cakes in the oven, right? And so to do the cake in the oven, I would not let my 10-year-old put this in the oven. I just don't trust him to be able to not burn himself, but he can put this in the microwave and he does not burn himself. So I'm just gonna grab one of my bowls really quick. And one of our spatulas. And I'm glad that I have things like nearby, right? But it's so easy. So it is 3 ingredients, this cake mix. All right, and one is a box of cake mix. And I'm gonna take our kitchen shears because if I try to open this up by myself, you know what'll happen? It'll end up all over the place, and I don't want that all over. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that in here. And I've seen variations of this recipe where you can actually put eggs in it as well, but I don't. And I am using a can of pumpkin. All right, and I just get this from from Walmart. And it's really easy. And it has a pull tab on it, the can. But you know what? When you use that pull tab, it is super sharp. So I highly recommend to still use I don't think I got it all the way around. And that happens sometimes. I get quick I jump quick, right? I want to do it now and it's not ready to do it yet. So you just got to keep going around. All right, and you just pull it up, and what it does, this isn't sharp at all, and so I absolutely love that. And then this isn't sharp at all. Oops, except for that little piece there because I did it a little too much. All right, seriously. All right, things happen. I'm not, and it's okay. But it's really not sharp, and there's no food on the can opener either. And I'm just using our spatula. The spatula is heat resistant, so it can go into you can use it on the stovetop for up to like 400 degrees, and it's super easy. So you have your can of pumpkin, your cake mix, and then we add some extra chocolate chips. And I don't usually measure it, but I just kind of sprinkle them right on top, and so it makes them a little bit extra chocolatey, the chocolate cake. And then you just mix it all up. And then we're gonna put it in the stack cooker. And normally when you do a cake, you have to what? You have to butter the pan, you have to flour the pan, so that it doesn't stick. Well, with the stack cooker, you don't have to do any of that. You can just put it right in there, and you don't have to spray it or put butter in there or anything. And it does not stick to the sides. And if you don't eat it all, then we actually have, it comes with seals. It comes with 2 seals, and so you can put the seal on it and save it for later. Or you can, if you have our cake pan, that's even better. You can actually just flip it right over into the cake pan and then have it in that, not cake pan, but cake taker, right? So it's really awesome. Now this isn't as good as what Ebony was gonna do. Hers is a lava cake. So with hers, I think she puts like frosting in it. I don't know, maybe she can say in the chat how she does hers for us. But so now I do have it all mixed up. And if there's like dry chunks in it, it's okay if you have a few of those. But look, it's all nice and mixed. And so I'm just gonna take the cone and put the cone in there. And you know what? My kiddos are gonna be super excited because tomorrow when they wake up, there's gonna be chocolate cake. And they love chocolate cake. No, they cannot have it for breakfast, but they can have it for dessert tomorrow night after they eat their dinner. And most likely they will eat all of their dinner because they're pretty good at eating eating their food. So, but in the stack cooker, you don't have to just do cakes in there. And a lot of like the other, was it last night? Last night I made a meatloaf in here. And seriously, the meatloaf, my kids love my meatloaf. And so if you need a good meatloaf recipe, I would love to give it to you. It's super easy and the whole family absolutely loves it. And so normally the meatloaf goes in the oven. You have to preheat the oven to what, 100, what was it? No, 325 degrees. And then you bake it for an hour and a half. Let me tell you guys, it takes a long time to preheat an oven, right? And then to bake it for another hour and a half on top of that, that's kind of crazy. So when I was told that you could take my meatloaf, I could take it, put it in the stack cooker, put it in the microwave on high for 15 minutes. Oh my golly. I was like, what? Shut the door. So it saves you so much time. Like my daughter's like, what? I'm like, yeah, like, cause so she hasn't had to eat or witness. No, I don't need to do that. Hang on, not 15 minutes. My cakes are 7 minutes. 7 minutes in the microwave and it's gonna be done. But 15 minutes for the cake, for the meatloaf, and it's crazy. So, and it comes out delicious. And you put the ketchup and the mustard and the brown sugar on the top and it still crystallizes. And so it's really, really yummy. And they eat it all. And actually my kids eat so much that I'm gonna have to start making 2 meatloafs. So it's a good thing that I have 2 stack cookers because otherwise I'd be in trouble. I'd have to go back to the oven for an hour and a half and I don't wanna do that. All right, so Ebony did put in the chat. She uses a cake mix. What's that? Someone talk. Uses a cake mix, 2 eggs, and then she puts the icing in the middle after she dumps the cake in it. Oh, that sounds delicious. And she's gonna post her meatloaf because she did the meatloaf in the stack cooker as well. So that is awesome. Thank you for sharing that, Ebony, and I'm sorry that we couldn't get you on the live tonight, but we will do that again another time.
Hi everybody, back to me in Studio A. We have all this high-tech stuff, right? Well, really, we're truly just girlfriends helping girlfriends, and that's what Tupperware is all about. So if you saw some recipes you want tonight, we want to help you and give them to you. If you saw some product you want tonight, we want to help you get that product. And if you want a lot of stuff, we have a really good deal for you. Because right now with Tupperware, you can come in and do a try and see business, which is nothing more than the opportunity to sell. And for $15, we give you a website for free for 3 months, and you spend $15 and you have the right to sell. It's kind of like a buyer's club for a full year. You get 25 to 70% discount all year. It's crazy awesome deal, okay? Now the other option you have is to come in and with a little more of a commitment, you can get this $240 for the Tupperware and your cost is only $60. And with either the $15 or the $60 deal, when you sell $1,000 in your first 60 days, we give you back the $60. I know, that sounds like, what? Plus, you're gonna get other free gifts along the way as well. In fact, one of those would be just for joining in the month of August. You get this $119 roaster. This is our deep roaster. You get it for $30. That's a very big discount. And when you sell $500 by the end of our August, which is August the 26th, we're going to give you the low roaster, which is called the lasagna pan in Tupperware. And we're going to give you that for $30 also. Now, the low roaster and the deep roaster both come with a cover. And the cover can be used inverted. And you can put in the bottom cheesy potatoes, on the top green bean casserole, or cheesy potatoes and asparagus, or stuffing and stuffed mushrooms on top. And the same with the deep roaster. You can do the same thing. You just have a little more room with the deep roaster. You saw the deep roaster, the shallow roaster used tonight. I want to tell you what I love the most about it is taking the deep and the shallow. And I use these lids all the time for small casseroles or green beans or asparagus or mushrooms or anything like that. Also, a small pizza. If you're making your own crust, push it on here, and you can put all your toppings on there. These go into the oven and into the microwave. It goes in the oven up to 482 degrees, and you can use these for tandem cooking. What tandem cooking is you can put it in the microwave for maybe 20 minutes and then in the oven for 10 minutes, and it browns it all up. And I love tandem cooking. And this is what I do with my deep roaster and my shallow roaster when I'm doing Cornish hens, or if I'm doing a small chicken or a ham or small turkey, it becomes a roaster like this. So you really do want both of these, all right? They're really practical. The best part about them is they're super lightweight, all right? Unlike the very heavy dishes we've had. These are not Tupperware, but other companies have. These are super lightweight. They're easy, super easy to clean. They clean up like a dream. Cheesy potatoes and stuff like that cleans up very, very easy with just very little soaking on it. Now, the other thing is if you are a new consultant with us and you come in and you want to share it with your mom and your sister and your cousin, you can bring 3 people into the business this month and you will get 1 more deep roaster for $30. And when you bring in 3 people, you get the carrying bag to go along with that, which is really perfect for picnic. This is not this print. It's very purple, all right? And so, but we wanted to show you this as an example of a nice bag that you'll get. This is a Tupperware previously earned bag, and so you'll get the purple one, which is really, really cool, very pretty. Now, our kit consists of several items, and I just want to share with you, you're going to get a water bottle. This is a Fridge Smart. A Fridge Smart is made to make your produce last 2 to 3 times longer by venting on the top, and so gases come out, and the grid on the bottom, so it holds it up out of its own moisture. And we teach you how to vent on every single fruit and vegetable that you have because they are different. They breathe differently, and there's 3 different levels. And so the heavy gassers need to stay away from the low gassers. And how many of you knew already that broccoli is heavy gasser? Yep. Stinky, stinky, right? And then we also have our breakfast maker. And a breakfast maker is awesome for making quick omelets, but you can also steam asparagus or anything in here, a little bit of broccoli in there. It's a little steamer, mini steamer, and it's made for making omelets to steamy. And then I love our measuring spoons and measuring cups. We have won awards on the most precise measurements on measuring cups and measuring spoons, which really means a lot when you're baking. And then I love my quick shake. How many of you have this already, or mom had it, or grandma had it? Maybe it's a little different design, a new color. I love our quick shake because you can use it to make up your quick salad dressings. It's also very easy to make heavy creams in here and turn it into butter. It's not easy, it takes a long time, but it works, especially if you want to wear out the children. But it's also fun to use for your Slim Fast shakes or anything like that that you want to mix up. Baby formula. I use this often in my home, and I find myself needing 2 or 3 or 4 of these all the time because, you know, once you make something like a salad dressing, and it's just easy to store in there as well. So it makes it very practical. And you can use it to make margaritas too, in case you needed me to tell you that, right? And then we have our mixing bowl. This is a 12-cup mixing bowl, which means every cake mix and every cookie recipe pretty much will fit in down inside of there. And what's nice about it is you have the big hole on it. So when you're mixing with it, you can really hold on to the bowl and not lose the grip when you're mixing whatever you might be mixing in there. And I love our spatula. I'm a little addicted to those spatulas. They're so nice because they're heat resistant, silicone. They sell for only $19, and so you might want to grab a couple more. And you could do that with your discount when you join our team. The Vent and Serve is $45, and that's part of the $60 set. I love our Vent and Serve. It's made to look like glass. It goes into the microwave on high with high fats and high sugars and will never damage. Amazing product. All you do is vent the top, and when you vent the top, it's going to vent for you in the microwave and keep it covered up at the same time, so you don't have anything splashing inside of the microwave and having to clean out the microwave when you're just trying to heat up chili sauce. All right, and so a wonderful opportunity, and you know, it's totally up to you. We'd love to have you either for a great customer forever, a party host forever, or join our team and get a discount for as long as you'd like to keep it rolling. It's always good for sure for a year, but as long as you activate and keep your account open, it's good forever. You never pay that $60 again, but you always get that discount forever. So we'd love to have you. I hope you enjoyed the cooking class tonight. Okay, let's go to Amy. Let's check out that cake.
All right, so it was 7 minutes, and when you do the pumpkin, I'm just going to tell you ahead of time, it doesn't end up being all smooth like how you would do it like with regular cake mix, but you can tell it's done because it comes away from the ends, and the handles are not hot. Now the bottom is hot, the handles aren't, and look at my cake. Oh my gosh, guys. And it is so yummy. And it is actually a little bit better for you because it's made with pumpkin instead of the oil and the eggs. So, but super fast and easy.
That's like one of my favorite cakes, but I don't make it very healthy when I add my cream cheese frosting. All right. So we have how many guests? 7. Thank you everybody for joining. We'll see you next Wednesday at 8 o'clock for more Cooking with Champions.